was just thinking about something. I was thinking about something about just drivers. I forgot what. I'm trying to think about something. I thought that. I don't know why I thought that some of these drivers that drive for these unions retire after a certain amount of time. I know it's like a good, decent amount of time after losing his wife 15 months ago. He was glad he still had his job as a bus driver. See, that's what I'm saying. It's something funny about this energy with these unions or driver energies. Like, I wonder if these people can do assessments or something like this and kill a wife. Because something really got me in my head about this group of these men, and this it just keep making me think the society, that society of men, could that be a local union place or something? Or is that a real, or is there a real secret thing? Because I'm trying to think, like, you know, mom's the word, you know what I'm saying? And I know, do they swap these people out, excuse me, so that they don't have to pay these women out? Or like if they pass away or they get hurt at the job, or, you know what I'm saying? Would you know if these people are connected to some type of clonery or something like this? And then what would they do? Would they, because it's something about relocation or something, like would they, so they don't have to pay these women out? Because death is a thing. Like, we're talking about somebody actually dying, but we could also be looking at these people going through and seeing, having such a tight hold on something with this white collar, blue collar energy. Could they see if these women are deemed fit? And if not, could they be going through and trying to alter these women? And what do you do if you find out that somebody cloned your spouse and kidnapped him or manipulated him or faked his death or took him away with another robot babe or bride? Like, what is this? How would you know? You see what I'm saying? It's the whole thing of like Solomon energy, being like a king of pentacles or like an entrepreneur type of energy here. Because I know it's not after 20 years, but maybe 30 or something. It's not that, like, whatever. I just remember a long time ago talking to Taurus about this. And it was a very short time compared to other people as to when these people can retire. It kind of made me think about retirement for athletes. They retire a lot sooner than other people normally retire. And then again, like if these people do retire early, or if they're compensated for something or whatever like this, like, do they decide to keep their wife, or would they just abandon their wife and then take whatever's living part of your husband and serve it up to some robot babe and then promote them to a higher position in a job or something? Like, I don't know. I just wonder about shit like this. Because I know that, even though I don't, like, there's something about if something was to ever happen to Taurus, that I would still get some type of compensation or pay. So I wonder if they could have killed this masculine. Did he die during COVID and they cloned? Like, I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck this is. And, or again, this could be what somebody was thinking, and it could be very relevant to something else that's going on. See, because something ain't flowing right no more. and is this other woman in charge now, so this other woman can control what goes on in this house as to whether I get what's supposed to be due to me to take care of the household needs for the week. Because if you take away those needs, then it looks as though the woman is not doing her job, or maybe she doesn't have cleaning supplies. Maybe she doesn't have groceries, a full fridge of groceries. It's like desolate or a desert, like nothing's coming through. So, do you understand what I'm saying? But again, when these people sign up for these jobs, how much allotment do they have over the spouse? Could these people have been ciphering energy? This is like a, and could they have been doing this, and could they still be doing this, but from a different household? It's almost like an upgrade or something like this is what I don't know. I don't know. Nothing's the same. It's little shit like this. And I know people are like, oh, you don't know what you got until it's go. Well, I didn't know that there was a reason why it should be taken. So that's what I'm saying about problem, reaction, solution. Do these people throw spell work and use these brides to sow some type of discord into the home at some point in time? After they've tried to do mind control or maybe mentally harm other women that it didn't work on. Do they, is something. Just like something right there that was just big, just left my mind. Oh, sowing discord. These women are more than likely, possibly if they're at home moms, somewhat secluded already. So they throw a thunderstorm in, because in that movie they were saying something like, well, you know how women get when they get older, they get complacent, and then they don't want to do this, or they start, but really what I feel like they really wanted to say is that they start wandering around or thinking for themselves. You know what I'm saying? After the children are gone. Shit like this. Do they actually start thinking for themselves? It's almost like this energy of like somebody that put in a lot of work, whether it's knowingly or not, with this energy here of this Seven of Cups. Like, again, somebody might be the worker, but there was something about the woman here. Like in the first one, he was very intrigued by her, even her beauty. But again, they redid her with not flappy boobs, but what plump boobs, and her body was like perfect and everything. And it so happens that person, but again, in real life, I'm pretty sure all these women don't look the same. Like, all those women in the 70s and shit like this had a very slender, lean body, supermodel-esque in that movie. But today, do they just remake them with the same shape? If they're plump, they stay plump, but their mind is different. But it's almost like they stir up this energy into the house. The way he explained it on that movie, it was just like exactly, right? They said there's no divorcing, no alimony. You understand what I'm saying? So is this an escape plan that a whole corporation is planning to abandon a woman that dedicated time to raise children for this man that works at their corporation, and only to be finding herself left alone, that these people have walked away from? And are these tarot readers people that work for some of these organizations, whether it's the same company as your spouse or not? It's like, at least this one is one of us. So they go around looking for retired females, or females that used to work at this corporation, bring them back, and then give them some type of upgrade. Because I remember that house, it was a beautiful house in that movie. They gave that cop that beautiful house and his wife or whatever. And I kind of skimmed through it and I fast forwarded through it and I got to that part and it stopped when they took her to the hospital and altered her. So like that's why I was saying how much of this, because I'm thinking about the time when around the time I think it was a little bit after or before my sister came to stay with me for a couple weeks. And this could be when something happened. Let's see. This could be when something happened here. Because I'm thinking like if they can do mind control, like this could be, you know, man or woman or whatever like this. They could do something like this, send a sister in to sleep with your spouse and then boom, you know what I'm saying? One, because I'm hearing at first bite or at first sight. Yeah, this could be causing some type of commotion here. So worthy women that are worthy of this upgrade at some point in time, or a little bit of, I wouldn't say robotic tweaking, but if they already turned you into a cyborg, I would think, you know, instead of sticking with the one that been there with you when you didn't have much and done all this stuff, they bring another city girl or another girl in, or, you know, I don't know if this goes deeper, if this is like about sex, your sex life or porn or some shit like this, secret porn. I don't know. And then how is a woman supposed to fit? Does she retaliate? Does she fight back? Does she just ask questions? Does she raise eyebrows? Is this like that would be like fuck? Oh, oh, you saying I'm fucked up like that? But no, I wasn't like that until you sent that chaos magic into the house. So what are you doing? So again, is these men jealous because somebody actually loved their wife and actually didn't mind taking care of their wife? Or was what other wives jealous because some wife got to stay almost the same? And you know what I'm saying? Were they picking on this person? Have these women have been, if this masculine passed away, or if they're not their full person, have these women been allowing men to come in and do things to their wife and turn these wives into Queen of Wands energies that people come and sneak in the middle of the night and sleep with them? Like I don't know why I'm picking up this kind of energy here. Or like, yeah, we got the Five of Wands here with this pinata. Somebody turn someone into a black cat, hang them up on this thing and start beating on them, hang them up on display. This is like Christ energy or something like this. Yeah, Eight of Wands here. So do these people get the same treatment when they get caught? Do they have to cease what they're doing? Is there a bigger organization that comes in and does something about it? Or is the biggest corporation over there in the Washington, D.C.? I wonder. Because if we're talking about the tree of life, you can't change the energy of the tree of life. It's still a tree that's not supposed to be touched. But I'm hearing something about after the love is gone, but it's not the love. It's after the blindness, the blinders come off, right? And then somebody's not even walked through that process of the blinders coming off. They just throw you out there. You know, I didn't take an oath with these people. It's almost like being a part of the family with in-laws, but not a part of the family. There's definitely times when it arises, no matter how good they treat you, that even if you're not doing anything wrong, that, yeah, my child is always right or something. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if these corporations or these, whatever these societies are, if the man is never wrong, then that would be the reason why somebody would be trying to make robo brides to serve men that don't even deserve that type of treatment. And so then what if these are real women that they're taking off the street and doing this to, then what is that? You know, then you're saying that women are disposable, or you're saying it's very misogynistic here. Something like this. A lot of money possibly. Yeah, we got Queen of Wands in reverse, like I said. But again, you know, I don't know what code, like, I'm not really, you know what I'm saying? Are you telling me that this is God? Because a higher power than this would be God. And I feel like things would be clear to me if that was the case. I'm just trying to figure this out just a little bit. Yeah, we got a star energy. Or maybe, again, these people go off to be stars or something like this. I don't know. But then again, if they're doing mind control on someone, they don't want you to stay, but they don't want you to go. Like, what is it? Do these men do more harm to the ones they love the most and want to stick around? treating somebody like shit, is that going to get them to stick around? Because I feel like whatever this is has been, this organization has been following me the distance from moving away from my hometown. So what is the significance with that? Is it because they want to know, do I really know what the fuck happened to my spouse? If this is something where the person chose, so is this corporation somebody that helps and assists these men on relocating or something like this? If they start cheating on their wife, and so that they don't have to pay alimony, do these people program these women to be promiscuous so that at one point in time they can get left? Are these people dealing with deep shit here, where you just pop up pregnant? If they can't find nothing, they can't get you to do nothing, then they'll do something to you or make something up. So is this far enough where they'll let a man sneak into your house for a week and then impregnate you, and then you have to explain? In some households, think about women that have men that have been fixed. What do you say then? Do you understand? Well, because that's even better if a man is fixed, because it's like, okay, well, how did this happen, ma'am? Now, it's hard to explain if you never leave your house, really. But at the same time, really? Because if these people, like I said, with that Applegate energy and with other energies that I'm picking up, if these men were making false accusations, just being angry towards these women and hostile or drinking a lot, what is this? This is like some kind of systematic something here. So if it starts at home, we're talking about, oh, white people, black people, this, and that, the streets, this, the streets, that, or the workplace, whatever. But, like, again, or my mama, daddy did this, but what is really behind whatever this is? I don't know. We got the Hermit card in reverse. That's Lucifer energy. So again, I don't know if somebody's saying after the love is gone from you, the person changes, or after the love gone from them. Because I feel like with these energies, if they have this much power behind the scenes and they can have whole police forces on their side and stuff like this, they really don't owe you no fucking explanation. It's how they feel. But even when those people want to relocate in the show, they ended up getting run off the road. So, like I said, how deep is this shit? And can they remove certain memories or something from your mind here, where you lose whole sense of time here? Yeah, Seven of Swords here. Somebody's stealing something, or somebody maybe has stolen this opportunity from you time and time again. That's why whoever this is about to get this Eight of Wands here, because somebody has stolen some type of opportunity or something here. Somebody's stolen something here from this air. For all I know, because that Hoffa energy look a lot like something, and then somebody else look a lot like, because there's some, mobster claims behind who these people is that own these companies. And the way that I think I watched a little interview, the way they look at it is like they hunt down who is the enemy and they take that person down. So again, or who they battling against. So if these people saw themselves as battling against me with this Five of Wands here, and me being this heir of these 7 kingdoms or whatever this is, or wearing 7 crowns or 7 colors on my coat, then they trying to turn somebody into a black cat and hang them here and beat them. That's already been done. This could be a Christ energy, and also send the Eight of Wands onto this person. All right, push them out of the mix or something here. Like this black cat sitting on the outside of this little path or whatever. Maybe these people go into some like stardom. But again, I'm trying to figure out where they find the star quality in these people that don't have it. Like some people you could clearly see are shy. They don't have star quality. They don't want to talk in front of people or something like this. So you mean to tell me somebody that's outgoing, outspoken, funny, and all these other things, clever, and have all these other extra things, that person couldn't go to be a star? You had to recreate something in the image of this person, in the image of God? What is it about the 2 stallions? Because it's giving me the 9 of Swords from this deck here. Do these people then force these men into same sector or same sex relationships? Or with transgenders or stallions? I'm just wondering. And then turn them into stars or something like this? We got the Seven of Swords out here. And why weren't these people upset when I was doing my videos a long time ago? Or were they sending abuse to me then? I just didn't know it. Because I started to go through all this heavy sleepiness and, you know, drainage about 12 years ago. But I kept it moving. You know, that's when I put in all my work with on YouTube and Facebook with all my, you know, put in all my work. Who know? Well, I guess maybe if these people didn't like what I was saying, they could have been abusing me and I didn't even know it or something like this. So somebody was trying to steal something from somebody or take something from somebody. And we got the Five of Swords here, not so fast energy here. So somebody is saying, how do it look now that I know how to dance? So I don't know, do you like me? No, do you love me now that I can dance? Or you laughed at me when I couldn't dance? I don't know who's sending that energy, but I don't even know what we're talking about here. Or have these people been surveilling people's houses? And maybe back then Taurus was very woke and very into the whole 9/11 thing. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, they took him in. And maybe my wokeness was these past 12 years and now they've taken some type of advantage or of me or taken some opportunity or something that I wouldn't even know about away from me and then let this person. But again, I feel like all the times they've been favoring the energy of the masculine. But I feel like this is creepy then, because all these men would be trying to keep this feminine behind, acting like she ain't shit, but they be all up in her shit. It's like this, something like this, possibly. Yeah, with this Eight of Wands and this divine energy. So this could be male and female energies coming into someone or coming on to someone with this Eight of Wands energy. So people could be addicted to somebody's energy. That's why they want to keep them strapped in, but also want to glorify other energies. I'm thinking, what does a robot bride need to be happy for? You understand what I'm saying? What does a robot, and how do these people don't think that maybe if they paired the feminine energy with a masculine energy that was just worthy instead of doing all this? Or why wouldn't they just do analysis on people's condition and match them up with people that they would be very much attracted to on many different levels instead of doing whatever they're doing here? Because a real person would know that sometimes, I mean, if it's this serious, do you understand? Nobody should be doing any of this shit. But if let's be serious here. If you have these people and you have all the, you know, you having this cesspool of something to see who would be fitting with who, because this household is getting boring, let's swap wives or whatever this is. Why wouldn't they automatically swap the two people that had the highest connection with each other and have them be with each other? Why would they? You do that and see how that would work with those two people, not sharing energy, but with those two people, like this person is here, this person's here, you put them together and see what happens. Why, you know, why would they have it where these people are just housing somebody else's vassal? It's kind of weird actually, but because to me, my mind don't work like that. I'm very precise, especially at this point in time in my life. When I've slowed down, I'm very precise. So I don't understand that. If there was a natural connection or something like that, why wouldn't they allow for that to flourish? Because I guess it would prove that them forcing something or tricking these women into changing their mental or becoming these bot brides, that wouldn't make any sense anymore. They could throw a cotillion or some shit like this every year for all of the companies in the damn thing and fly everybody out and see who's attracted to each other. You see what I'm saying? Naturally. Because this is not doing anything but even then empowering these masculine energies or these narcs to not have to do any work on themselves or not have to change any. But you got this doll at home that you can just poke on whenever the fuck you want, and she don't say no. You know, that's strange, because that leads then to other shit. That leads to that being boring with that woman. It's not gonna last that long. I'm not no therapist or nothing. And then you know, you could be programming children to go. Good night. They could be programming children to. Oh, I don't even know, y'all. Listen. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. But we got the Queen of Pentacles here. And she may be carrying or with child here. Somebody could be trying some shit here just because they think somebody is actually was going to take a step forward into their life here. Yeah. Or maybe this is what's going on, because maybe I didn't even really notice that this Nine of Swords was down here in the reverse. Look at that checkerboard energy here. Okay. Somebody's not going to be sad here. But this is funny because I was just watching a video that came in my feed on Facebook about a horse or a stallion that was getting some checkerboard stuff etched into their backside. I thought it was very neat what they were doing, and the horse seemed like it didn't hurt, and the horse seemed like they actually was enjoying it, like some kind of groom, like getting your eyebrows plucked if it didn't hurt. Or I seen this energy of this woman, a cancer patient, getting henna. They're doing henna crowns, which I thought was a nice thing too. But also, but that could be significant to something as well. Like India or Indian, like the caste system. Like, again, if they can't use you in some kind of situation, then they'll throw you back into the caste system or throw you underground. But again, I feel like somebody's energy, they're not allowed to do this. So maybe somebody knows that somebody's not getting the proper messages, and this is when these people take advantage. They shouldn't be able to do this unless everybody's on board, including the person that they think is a slave that's not. See, because they don't want these people to rise up, because then somebody might investigate these companies or these corporations here. So what is this? I mean, shit, for a 40-year-old woman that's practicing, I'm saying practicing celibacy over here, because that's a practice. It just means that maybe you just don't do things as much as you used to, even with whoever you're with, okay? So, and it might be because of this trauma or something for some of these women, okay? So, what's the next best thing to turn this woman back? Okay, so I don't know. Maybe somebody want another 10-year cycle with someone, but they're forcing, this is not going to be as nice as before. You know, they want somebody to be with somebody that's like a caveman, grunting and farting and drinking beer all day, and you can't get them to help you with baby bottles or nothing like this. You know what I'm saying? Not even for 6 weeks. Y'all know I said the 6-week trial in our household. Taurus be on it for about 6 weeks, then he'd be asleep. You can't even wake him up for no damn baby. But for the first 6 weeks at least, you know, I'm grateful for that. That he'd be like, oh my gosh, I already have 6 bottles sitting out. You know, he was like a like perfectionist or something like this, okay? But yeah, it's almost like these people don't mind ratting out these women and even their personal lives or whatever they're doing away from the house. They don't mind to rat out these women. Maybe let these men spy on conversations they have with their girlfriends and stuff like this. But when it comes to the men, they can't take the feminine energies even questioning what the fuck is going on. So again, like I said, maybe this is something like this. Maybe a stallion energy. We could be going through some transformation process where I keep thinking a lot about Inanna, where some of these jealous, crazy women could be, again, with that old, you know what her name was, I don't even want to say it, that did that to her spouse back in the 90s, I think. That chopped him, okay? I'm sure these men wouldn't be screaming out in the streets about the shit. So this means that this is a lunatic out here possibly, that can't have something they want or is demanding something they want or something. And this is why all this shit is happening. Like some crazed robot queen that need to be put down. Like, I don't know what this is. Because I know I play around and say stuff like, oh yeah, you know, whatever, but I'm not willing to go that far, okay? I just know what I already been shown, and it shouldn't be a problem, okay? So yeah, here's this energy here. So that's what I was thinking about earlier today. We got the Ten of Swords, which is my feminine god energy, okay? And then we got the Hermit out here, okay? So, again, I don't know if, because I feel like in that movie they were saying that they don't regard these women or their thoughts or their opinions about anything, ever. So maybe this is a time when people are having to understand that they could be discriminating against somebody because a feminine energy, if these people are looking into somebody, they have to understand that there's one woman that's different than the rest of these women, no matter what they call themselves. Even if they call themselves gay or straight or whatever, somebody is different than the rest, okay? Somebody is different. But I wonder if what they're doing is trying to pair this feminine energy with other feminine energies that happen to be this energy, like these swords hanging over her, but she's got one in her hand. I don't know, because I feel like, I don't know why this is representing 3 feminine women hanging here in a masculine energy or a feminine energy that's masculine. But to me, I feel like to me, all of this stuff, these people know that my brain doesn't function the way that the other bots or the bots do. So that would have me not feeling like a part of any, like the 5D would not be for me. Maybe it was at one point in time, but somebody could have cut that. Okay, so like I said, somebody's upset because they feel like somebody is playing around like they don't know what's going on, but obviously somebody really fucking don't. It could be this air here, but listen, this is God energy, but they know what they need to know to be stand in this God energy. And then we see the male energy here underneath her. So that would be, I guess that would be fuck hurtful. That would be scornful, or that would be something, my fault. That would be something that would send a woman on a rampage or something like this to find out that these people are trying to help this person not get to pay alimony because these men want to change somebody's life totally and completely. They just came in and broke somebody's household because they didn't feel like it was functional for somebody that's just a worker at their job or their plant. Like, that would be crazy. Yeah, we got health attacks. So it's coming right up out of here. Okay? We got health attacks, colds, anxiety, stress, pain, mysterious hospital, test, sickness, okay? We got enjoying watching others suffer. So this could be who these people are here, okay? When I cut the deck. All right, we got the hitman here or a murder. But I feel like it just wanted to hit in reverse. All right. Let's see if we can use some of these cards to dig in just a little bit more. Because I know ain't all this about this masculine energy. Like, are parents and shit involved with this too? Did somebody, like, bury somebody's spouse and they didn't even get to mourn them? You know, because they just, and the fact that my voice just cracked like that. Something is emotional here. You know, they could have even let all these bots go to the funeral or something and not let the real person that really has emotions and feelings bury their person here. We got throwing illusions at you, okay? And cyberbullying. Yeah, you are being bullied online, or they are. All right, somebody is suffering from this here. Let's see. And then do these women, we got the impersonator here, okay? And the gig is up, okay? Well, let's take those two because something is telling me I have to. But justice prevails because somebody was a creativity muncher. So this is the same, this is the same energy here from the other day. Like I said, that Sa energy, or S something, sex addicts anonymous or something like this, that is, you have to understand that this is people that, okay, to me, that could be like somebody that, like, ain't nothing wrong with a bump and grind, okay? Or this kind of sex could be somebody going into somebody's, doing divination, going into some type of booth or some type of apparatus, or putting on some kind of headset and jumping into somebody else's mind, like skydive. Like, I'm seeing like metaverse energy. Like, some people are addicted to doing this to somebody. So much so that information Excuse me. Oh, I don't know why I'm sneezing. Information that's stored or data that's stored only in you, people have taken and mass produced it without giving you any payment for your intellectual property here. We got the East and the Eastern, so this could be people from the East and the West that are doing this. Okay, they could have even ended the life of a masculine energy here. Like, people might have not understood how a masculine energy was about somebody. Okay, I hate to think that this person was doing this. I don't really know for sure or not, whatever like this, but maybe somebody was hiding somebody for a reason. Okay, or being very something about somebody's energy for a reason here. Maybe this is a Christian person. Maybe this is a Christian here that knows about the Bible, and this is why they didn't want these people doing whatever this is. Because I was just reading online, online about that energy. Excuse me. Yeah, somebody could be clout chasing here. All right, that could be why somebody wants to keep going into your energy. Somebody's guilty here, okay, of doing something. And then somebody's guilty of shadow banning here. We got Capricorn here. Jackpot and threatening. So maybe somebody feels threatened by somebody. Okay. Let's see something real quick. I'm just pulling up a couple things right here. Because if that's the case, motherfucker gonna have to pay me what they owe me. Okay. Matter of fact, and that's what made me think about that whole thing about the most beautiful or popular girl in the school or something is an evil mermaid. I don't know what that movie's about, but I can just take that right there and see that this masculine energy was pinned to one of these feminine energies, and I already know their energy, but I feel like this energy is tethered to me. So again, like I said, this is the crazy shit that I'm picking up on. I don't know why. Sneeze and walk and draw and rake. Squeeze, walk, draw, and wake. Or rake. So this could also be like cyberbullying. So people could be trying to penetrate somebody's read right now. Because right now I just had to put my face in my hand. This could be somebody also trying to use some kind of, a call, climb. So this could be somebody telling somebody to, like, what to do, like draw. They want you to do something here, okay? And then rake, walk. This could be somebody trying to call somebody fat or something like this. Brush your hair or brush your teeth or something like this. Like, this is just seemingly like that energy, like somebody trying to take over a read to embarrass somebody in their own read. But let's see, because we don't worry about that kind of stuff. We know none of that really matters. We know the real things that matter is this shit right here. And how deep does it go? I don't know if this stuff wears off, after like a certain amount of time. This could be also somebody messing with your sex life or something. They're going to have to watch you for 10 years. So somebody could be trying to make your sex life hard. Or, that could be, like I said, it don't have to be in the bedroom. This could be just making it hard for you to build with other people or grow with other people or have contact with other people. Somebody could be making, like, somebody trying to make somebody, like, radioactive or something like this. It's saying a man or a woman that hath a familiar spirit or that is a wizard shall surely be put to death. They shall stone them with stones, and their blood shall be upon them. Let's see. Many of those also who use occult arts brought their books together and burned them before all men. So this could be like the books are open. You understand what I'm saying? Like Akashic Records or something. And they counted up the price of them. So they could counted up these women's personal property or thoughts or something like this and sell them off to the highest bidder. Okay, and found it to be 50,000 pieces of silver. Or again, this could be Yeah, this could be something like that. I don't know, like wokers or something like this. And it says here in Exodus, you shall not make for yourself an idol or any likeness of what is in heaven above or in the earth beneath or the water under the earth. So this could be some Atlantic. Somebody could be trying to rise, do something with this rising of Atlantis is what we seen here yesterday. Okay, I don't know if somebody was trying to use this as a last ditch effort to get me to be shut down, but I feel like whatever this is not going to work necessarily. Yeah, somebody could be trying to say, oh, if you're claiming to be a toxinist, then that means that the water is about to come back in and is going to be doing something. But somebody don't understand that somebody is definitely still running long line that a toxinist and maritime energy and supposed to have the power and authority in both. So I don't know what these people got up their sleeve, but something funny about NATO coming back on the scene here. And also one more thing that we're going to read real quick, but I'm going to pull cards as we do. Yeah, because definitely whatever this moon energy was doing here, and with the Six of Wands, they were not victorious here. Now the moon is underneath the sword of truth, and the moon is underneath the foot of King David, okay? And then we got this person that could be sitting here, scared in like prison or in a cell or something like this, okay? And then we have the Knight of Wands coming from this area, running up to someone that was walking away from a situation. So this person, I mean, this could be either or. Somebody could be being punished here or in jail or something. This Knight of Wands could be leaving from doing this to running up on whoever this person is that don't want to leave somebody alone because they were trying to steal something. Maybe somebody's not going to be able to steal something from someone anymore, okay? Goodness. So let's just read this little thing here. Pope Gregory, I don't know, this is IX, whatever that is, the 10 or 9 or something like this. I'm seeing she, okay? Okay. The 178th Pope of the Catholic Church from 1227. 227. Why am I thinking about Jack K? Anyways, 1227. This could also be a number of a union or something. You know what I'm saying? There's some shit like this. It says to 1241. Okay, so even 27, something could be something 27, and then 41 could be somebody's age. Is often remembered for issuing a papal bull declaring that cats bore of Satan's. So this could be some crafty, this could be some architectural something here with this Eight of Pentacles, somebody working hard on something or changing something. Declares that cats bore Satan's spirit. Okay, but we keep seeing the devil coming up in the reverse. So if this is what somebody's trying to say, then maybe it's not true. But I feel like it could be, because if some of these black cats or these people that deal with black cats are of the divine, then that means these people could be heathenistic energies. They could be mad because they got cut off the vine and they had to learn the hard way and sharpen up their sword or their skills. Or again, they could have got cut off the vine because they were trying to ruin the other fruit. Now, it depends on who's looking at it. If it's somebody wanting the truth and prophetic messages for real from God, then it wouldn't be a problem. But if it was going to be showing the true colors of these people in the church, or, this would be, then again, that could be something here. Because these cats could also be representing people. The people that are at the feet of these Queen of Wands energies. This could be that energy where if two women are extraordinary or something like this, they will kill one of them at the age of 22 or 20 something years old or something like this. Okay, and that don't necessarily mean that you'll be in the ground. It just means that they disconnect one and keep the other. They see which one is more feasible. But if you're not playing fair, and if you're batting a robot against a regular person, what's extraordinary? Because you're going to lose a lot of qualities by turning somebody into a bot. And initially, these men are not going to want to deal with it, or they're going to see it as no growth or potential in these women that they destroyed for their own selfish reasons here. So what's the thing to send somebody else in there I feel like somebody, because it's making me think in the Bible when he says, see him, I made him just like you. But I feel like this is somebody, because I'm hearing heart activation. So now that some assessment has been done, maybe somebody was doing some work on your heart chakra and now they open it back up. But the thing is, it's a broken sorrow because the person that you were sharing your heart with or being connected to on the radar or whatever is now married off with somebody else. So somebody could have broke somebody's heart or opened up somebody's heart after the matchmaking or the partridge in the pear tree part was over, right? And making you stay into some type of commitment, because somebody keeps sending that 10 effing years, but the effing is crossed out, okay? So this could be something where somebody's not going to be sleeping with somebody or something, or it's not going to be the same, like something like this. I don't know why, because the man on that album cover looked just like my fucking Taurus. So like I said, this whole time, that if they took this Taurus 20 years ago after we got married and swapped this person out, he could be sitting in the background putting torture on my life the whole fucking time. You know what I'm saying? With some kind of equipment or something. Or he could have been watching and waiting until the day he can get back to me. I don't know. Because I don't know what these people do. But this is just what I'm picking up here. Okay? So again, declaring that cats bore Satan's spirit, okay? Which subsequently led to huge numbers of cats being killed throughout Europe. All right? But you know what? These people would be in an uproar if we was talking about somebody's pets, like an actual cat, animal thing that eats like cat food and stuff like that. But they wouldn't give a fuck if we was really talking about a slow genocide on so-called black people. That would be, again, Dalit people or people at the bottom of the caste system that wouldn't matter to these people. They would be slave mentality or put in a slave ship in the bottom of this barrel. I mean, in the bottom of the belly of the boat. You know, like that. Okay. It's not like, oh, this old girl been with us for this long, you know. Why don't we see what she would like to do, or why don't we just branch off and give her something because, you know, she did give us this many good years. No, this is not how these people think. If she's going to cause problems here, why don't we just go ahead? We owe it to the motherfucker to relocate her and let her have her own spinoff or something. Because this is starting to sound like some kind of, what it's starting to sound like is some kind of, you know, company, like some kind of entertainment company. You know, because no, they wouldn't want that to be promoted. A woman actually, you know, in charge and in charge of her own body and doing what she want to do to make her happy. Because I promise you, regardless of what the fuck about to happen, I'm not sitting up in no situation no fucking 10 years. I'm about to get my, and just like that. I deserve it. Maybe I'll come back after 10 years, but I'm about to get my just like that, motherfucker. Okay? God said. Listen. We got the Knight of Cups, okay, in reverse. So yeah, this person is like chauvinistic or something like this, but this person is being flipped in reverse here. Somebody is maybe seeing something from a different level here, because I feel like they have to make an exception for somebody here, because somebody is different. Somebody is not, that's why they can't do what they're doing, because they was never supposed to subdue a feminine energy that's in masculine. Masculine energy that's in feminine form should never have been put through whatever they're doing. Is never going to work, because somebody is not the same as these other women. Damn near, but not the same. They already did make somebody somewhat in the likeness of them mentally. So it would be torture to leave this person for a third chapter in the same place. These people know that, but that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to break somebody or break somebody's spirit, okay, by lying on someone. This is what I'm saying. These people could be lying here, knowing that they're building bitches in the workshop off of somebody else's energy here. This is what's going on here. And this is why somebody can't walk away. All right. Yeah, we got the World card energy. Even if somebody goes back to being youthful, they still want this person to be carrying something here. But the tree of life is in this person here. So this may be a younger person here. Okay. That is carrying this, has this disc, or, you know, this could be a front or something. I don't know, but this could be what this is here. Somebody could be one of these women that call themselves a good mom or something like this. They might even have this in their videos on their desk doing tarot readings. May not be. This may be somebody that invites, they don't mind pedophilia or putting children at risk here or harming children. They don't mind. Like, unfortunately, some of us will find out that they splice your seed with other people. You could be carrying a child of a whole nother woman in your masculine. And do you see what I'm saying? Okay. So this is when it get kind of funny because I'm thinking, then why? Because then again, you wouldn't be the one calling the shots. If I sat there and said, well, my children, if I wrote already, when I saw some funny shit going on, okay, with Gen Energy, if I wrote not my baby until my children is 21 years old or something like this, and somebody didn't like that, then what would they do? Swap this child out, put it with somebody that would be okay with it, like Cosmic Royal, and then place another child this looks in the likeness of my child, because I'm telling they got to be splicing these seeds with the same man or the same females or whatever they're doing. So again, one of my children look a lot like Neek at Night, okay? But I don't know what this means because you understand? She kind of looked like one of my cousins. So I don't know if this is because this person wanted to be a star. And so now, somebody want me to continue to do some shit. I mean, I'm just trying to figure out what this is at. Or is that person a stallion? Like, what are we doing here? I don't know. Okay. Because there's some defensive energy. Somebody saying, no, I said something. Somebody is blocking something here when it comes to this child here. So again, somebody so loved the world they gave their son. So this could be a masculine energy that this could have something to do with somebody's child. Okay, and somebody's saying no. I don't know. Now I don't know how deep this shit goes, but the thing that, like I said in the beginning, the way that these gods or lords or aliens treat me would let me know how I would let to have them even have, because I feel like we do have a choice. I do have a choice. All right, and I feel like that depends on how why would I want to leave this place or leave something and leave my children in a jurisdiction, and the lords in that area treated me like shit after all that I gave, and knowing that, you know what I'm saying, knowing that somebody is a particular type of energy here that's worth a fucking lot. So it's that's just kind of mind-boggling to me. But somebody want to play you like you're stupid or something like this, okay? So somebody is like saying something like that, okay? I don't know what this is here. But a Queen of Cups is still going to offer it up. So this Queen of Cups could be like, well, I don't mind if you do it or something. But this is when these women need to be stripped of whatever they have and stripped down naked and shown for who they really are. Right alongside these men is what it looked like to me. Because this is a Queen of Cups that's saying they don't mind. So this might be why they put a third party. Well, let's get a third party in there because this woman is not budging on her child. Let's get a third party in there. The third party don't ever show up, but they're in the background. And they're saying, okay. And that's when these people can get split. Because these people don't have no, like I fucking just said, because they don't have no standing. Look at this gray, faded person here. Or something like this, okay? We got the Tower here, okay? The Tower is going to be hitting someone here. I feel like this is what they want to happen to me because they always want me to take the brunt or the blade, the whatever this is. And I feel like it's whoever this Queen of Cups energy is that they want to keep in the upright, like they're not doing nothing wrong, and I see what they're doing. I feel like it's a number of them. Yep. There's a number of them. These, I'm telling you, people are a hot commodity. This could be also, like I said, if this masculine is not with us anymore, that would be his particular child or the last one in the house. So, and then would these people go as far as to mixing up some type of DNA test or something? Like I said, I could tell the difference in my youngest here, that like her abilities were popping out last year and now they're not so much. So I feel like they swapped this child already is what I feel, okay? Some of these women may know the game or something, and I feel like I should, but I don't, okay? But this is, again, somebody is about to be in the Nine of Pentacles here because of whatever this is, okay? This will be shocking here to find out, like, if you thought you were strictly in one marriage or something and they had this masculine out there building other families with other bitches. That just would be a shock. And these bitches get together. You the first and original wife or the first lady, and everybody else gets served up something from this death of this man except for you. And it's your your legal husband, your original husband. That shit would be crazy. So to stop from alimony, they're going to swap out the wives. They can't do that to somebody. So what? They change the whole person over. Probably move the company and everything. You know, but like I said, if this person perished or something like this, that they do a deal with these women, hey, y'all get this or whatever, if you could do this, tear this shit apart, do this, whatever, so you end up with some females that become a nine of pentacle, but the alimony part is what's getting me, because if the truth came out, some of these men would have been already having children and families across the nation or something, or across the city or something like this. And do you see what I'm saying? And so they would have to pay alimony or something like this. And even if they considered it an open marriage, if they considered it open marriage or something like this, and the person then got somebody else pregnant, that's another step there, and wanted to leave the relationship. That's something, you know what I'm saying? So say somebody was watching a couple and both of them was doing whatever the fuck they was doing. But the male fucked up and got somebody pregnant and then wanted to leave. You know, that's a whole different story right there. That's the barrier breaker right there. Do you get what I'm saying? And the female shouldn't have to listen to tarot readings to figure this shit out and be like, nah, this motherfucker go to work every single day and come home at the same time. When would he be doing this? But again, we picked up that car on the way to work. So, listen. So the Ten of Pentacles, yeah, something about the kingdom. Somebody get the kingdom and the Nine of Pentacles, because the thing we forgetting though is that some of these people don't have probably standing. They probably is not as wealthy as what would have been coming to me in this day and age. So say there's a third party, okay? They've been working together or something like this. Nobody told me, but these people were collecting the lands from the wife, the third party, collecting the lands from the masculine, and collecting the lands from me. The two didn't never tell me nothing about this going on, or I didn't know nothing about the collection of this. You see what I'm saying? That's the dangerous part, because there goes my generational wealth. There goes my gifts. There goes my trinkets. There goes my things that my ancestors left for me to start building something. They get a divorce and she gets to take the lands and shit that belong to my family or something, after I've done all this work and put in work as someone studying the land, studying the people, studying the, you know what I'm saying, doing history and biblical. So all while I'm doing this, it's almost like how they said in slavery, you wake up and all your shit is gone. But again, we was thinking of it like, oh, the white man came over here and just demolished it. No, this was very intricate how they did whatever the fuck they did here. And it's even somebody like me that's a deep thinker, it's even taking me to now to just realizing how deep this shit really goes. But all along, these people had to know who I was, and they must have had their hands on lots of finances or something here that I never got to participate in. While these motherfuckers clown the motherfucker watching you broke or not getting, because I think what I was going to say earlier is one clue to me. If these people would have been, if they would have been smart enough, they would have did this. Every year, Taurus goes to this store down the street, and he want to go soon, quick. And what he do is buy me a flower. He buys me a floral display, or a big floral thing, a big, beautiful floral display. So when I go out here and I sit on my deck, on my patio, I have a big, huge floral arrangement for this big pot that's at the end of my thing. If these people didn't want me to recognize, so that's how I know it wasn't last summer. It could have been last summer when something shifted. Because I think we got one, but it wasn't that big or anything like this. But last summer, I think he put the trampoline away. So two things they would have had to do for me not to catch on to what the fuck happened. And not for me to be demanding my shit back. And not even necessarily that energy back, but what is due to me, what was already supposed to be coming to me, who was supposed to be coming. They would have had that flower pot out here this summer, first thing, before right when it get warm, because he be begging me, come on, just go with me. and the trampoline would have been taken down and dismantled. It wouldn't have sat there all winter. That's why the gig is up. Because he didn't do much physically like that, little things, but that was the one little thing that brought joy to my heart that he did do, is that one fucking thing. Because he's not like a lovey-dovey whatever or something like this. But that was that one thing that made a big difference. And now it's filled with all my cigarette butts, okay? And sometimes I start little fires in there when I want to sit out there and just look at the fire or something like this, or, while I'm sitting out there at night. So again, we have this Nine of Pentacles, and then we have this Kingdom or something, and we have a lover situation. Because for somebody like me to get married, whatever is supposed to be attached to me, it would be silly. Because this would lead to the fact that somebody could just end my life as soon as they, you can't trust motherfucker. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Especially if people think you're supposed to be taking leaps of faith around this motherfucker. That wouldn't make no sense. My case is different, it's special, and I really am the motherfucking Empress / Emperor, so I demand nothing less than what the fuck I say is going to happen. Like, in the bag first is just the only thing that is just going to be appeasing here, because then I can make decisions, rational decisions, without having to worry about that right away. So, yeah, this could be something here. This could be this whatever makes you happy type shit right here, okay? Because like I said, ain't nobody selling my fucking energy out. And if they would been doing it, I didn't know about it, and your motherfuckers won't do it again. If I want to sell myself, motherfucker, I'm going to go out there and promote myself and sell myself. Ain't nobody else going to be doing it. And I don't even know why we even talk about it like that, because there's other shit people could do. Especially if I get into a motherfucker like this with all my shit, and I'm not leaving nothing behind either. I'm taking my shit with me, because my stuff is something is connected to me, okay? With the crafts and the arts that I'll be doing when I get in my place. So, you see what I'm saying? I don't know why I was thinking about Connecticut or something. I was wondering what it looked like in a place like that. But I kind of like California, and I kind of like Florida. I like California. I always wonder what it's like in Pennsylvania. Shit like that. I don't know. Maybe I could go on a tour. I like a good manner. So, yeah, we got the Nine of Pentacles out here, something like this. And then we got the lover situation here, okay? But I don't know what this lovers is trying to tell me. I'm wondering if somebody's about to be alone, because she's alone in this bed. She was about to be crying or something. But this person over here, like with a sassy lover here. So maybe somebody wanted to make this woman a cold-hearted queen or something like this. All right? And then this person, she's sitting here looking at her masculine energy in love with somebody else. Or in a lover situation, lovey-dovey and all that shit. Okay? I mean, as long as it ain't, you know who. We don't have a problem. But, or this could be, like I said, somebody could be saying you could be in a lover situation, just you and this excuse me, you and this person, this look cute and everything, but I don't see nothing else of substance here. This do kind of look like outer space or something like this, like somebody looking at the outer space or looking at the moon or something like this. This look kind of, this kind of like my style right here. Yeah, with the two loyal dogs right here. That look like kind of like my style right here. But, maybe this means that after you get situated in some situation like this, then love will come. This could be like whatever that is here after you build your little empire. Because I feel like this is what they allowed these masculines to do, but they didn't let me do it. But they know that I'm a masculine. Yeah, maybe it's because of this High Priestess in reverse and the Two of Cups. Maybe this is a jealous person that was with this person. Jealous of the Two of Cups energy that somebody shared. I don't know. Or maybe this High Priestess in reverse has done something here. Because that could be a trick. That could be a prison right there, actually. This could be somebody giving you 3 options. Matter of fact, I just got to pick this up again. Somebody could be saying you got to go to prison, you're going to be under guard or whatever like this. Or you could be out here as a 9 of Pentacles, do your fucking thing. You know, go find your stuff or something like this. And then we have this lover situation where you could be playing around and fucking around or whatever for a couple years. I don't know. I like all 3. But especially if this twin flame don't care about me no more, then hey, I could just go do. But yeah, we got magician here, the black magic energy. Then, you know, I'll be free to do whatever the fuck I want, I guess, then. This could be somebody wanting you to go into some type of imprisonment here, and get, like, have a baby or something with that 2 of Cups that was just right there. Yeah, well, okay, with that High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, High Priestess could have did something here to swap out some children or something like this. Or do like a baby bounty swap. Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this is what somebody could have. This High Priestess in reverse could have paired with a Knight of Cups in reverse to swap out some kind of baby bump energy. But this kind of, I mean, with this 3 of Swords here, this might just be somebody that really want to have a baby with you. They might really like to watch you with children or something like this. This could be somebody about to retire or some shit like this. Yeah, I mean, I'm afraid that we talking about this like this, but if people could just be honest and normalize shit a little bit more, I mean, it wouldn't be that far-fetched, really. I don't understand why people got to do everything so hard. Like a lot of people that already see the truth, it would just save a lot of problems. I think these people like to, yeah, they like to see somebody in pain. They like to, you see what I'm saying? Something like that. Let's see about this. Let's see about the health attacks, okay? Yeah, these people are strange a little bit. They're real strange. Let me see if this is going to make any sense if we do this. Paste. Yeah, somebody could be pasting something. I just seen something. Are you worried about your medical records being public online? And it said something about Apple phones health. And the girl was in the health office and then she was like, click the button real fast. Like, no, I don't want nobody to see my health records. You know. And look, we got paste right here. So I was thinking, why the fuck did that just come on like that? What the fuck is wrong with somebody's health? You know, like I said, this is somebody is doing something straight. So we got health attacks. This could also be, like I said, somebody playing with your records here. Tests. This could be somebody trying to put some shit on your thing that'll make you embarrassed. Because right here, he looked like he blowing his nose. But really, this looked like somebody like, oh, shit, everybody knows. You know, like, I don't know. That made me think about something. Because somebody could be pasting something on your records here, okay? Somebody could also be trying to get somebody sick here. I just sneezed a second ago. So they can close the door on you for some kind of opportunity. Who the fuck name is Tony? Opportunity? What is going on? Some kind of opportunity, all right, so they can dance, okay? Dance the night away, okay? And you'll be sleepy and tired and shit, won't want to do nothing. And they can talk about you behind your back and pick on you and walk away from you. And people gonna follow on. Okay, maybe they think this will get you to fold, okay? So they can laugh at you, okay? And then somebody else can lead some shit. So somebody else can lead something, okay? And not you. Okay, somebody can be saying, oh, I don't do it better than you, but you never even had a chance to do it. Listen, I'm not letting go of shit that belong to me because I'll never get it back. Why? Why should I take the back seat right now? It don't even make no sense. Unless it's going to be just something that I'm doing. I'm a motherfucking genius, actually. And under the right conditions, I can build my own fucking empire right from home. You hear me? Around the same energy. Sometimes that's just me. By my motherfucking self working. You know, yeah, probably with a maid or something like this. I had to have something like this along the way. But anyway, maybe even 3 times a week. It wouldn't be that bad. But yeah, I just feel like anybody's energy fuck up my energy. So I am someone that may be a loner. I mean, unless I really like you. And if I really like you, then you could come by and we could chill, or we could play, or we could chill. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? Because people be saying, do you need this? Do you need a man? Need this? Da, da, da. Well, shit, I just need to be first stable and have everything straight and paid for. And then I can go ahead and, you know, I can be able to pay my bills and shit like that. Okay, well, let's see. Let them motherfuckers see. I'm pretty sure they let this masculine do it on my dime or on our dime. I'm pretty sure they did. All right? So, again, lead while you sit there and read, or somebody want to read you, okay? Yeah, somebody wants you to bake. Maybe this is some cakes or some little bambinos, okay? All right, so this might be some kind of lift here. All right, or maybe you get to work out and shit like this. Yeah, like I used to be always saying this because I never got to have my own apartment. Like as soon as I had, for my already 1-year-old when I had my first apartment, so I had to get rid of the little glass table that I had and everything like this. I had to be, you know, I never got, the house was always messy and shit like this. And I would just like to have my own shit one time. I never had my own apartment. Like with no children, even if it was just me and Taurus with no children or something like this. No. Because I feel like I just heard it's a beautiful morning. I feel like, you know, I'm not trying to be funny or nothing, but I feel like it would be something nice. Because I be keeping thinking about like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. You know, walking up in that motherfucker, change my sweater and shit like this. You know, and sit down and do whatever the fuck I want to do all day. You know, just like this. What do you say? Let's make the most of this beautiful day. You might as well say, could you be mine? Would you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? So, yeah, okay. So again, let's see. I was about to pull on these, but yeah, some blocks. This could be building blocks for the future or something like this, okay? All right. So let's see what this is talking about here. Okay, let's see something about these health attacks. Who could be involved with trying to give you a health attack, okay? Somebody trying to get your lover situation in reverse here, okay? Could be this high priestess or whatever. As we're talking about these health attacks, my side is hurting. I want to document that. Okay. These health attacks could be voodoo attacks, okay? Oh my goodness. Bird house in reverse. So maybe somebody not going to be able to send their birds in to feed off of you. But it says sea birds. I saw a song named Sea Birds came on. And then right there, I just see the bird, before I started to shuffle, the bird house, the bird feeder jumped out. And today, 2 big ass crows came out there and sat on that motherfucking trees out there. And they was huge. And they was just talking. And I sat out there for a minute and looked at them. They was just like, I don't know what they was talking about, but they was talking. They was really fucking sitting, not talking with words, but they were really just, it was something that they was trying to say. And I was amazed at how big the motherfucker was, first of all, and how beautiful, because I like the way crows and what you call it look, okay? Mm-hmm. What's the other black birds? Crows and ravens. Oh, but we just had eaten by the ravens or the vultures. So that's what I said. It's right here. We've been using these black cards that's turning into my favorite cards now. That the crows is these people, this crow call energy or this Chrissy. Okay, so that's why I called that energy out today. So these are the women that are taking something here. Because this Taurus or somebody could have met this person within the past couple months.
What did it look like?
Probably more like this one.
That's a crow.
And then they was loud. I mean, they was like, I'm like, what the freak is going on? No, it looked like this a little bit. And then as I sat there and I stayed out there watching them, then 2 more flew over. So that could be, and we read something about the ravens and the vultures here. So again, this could be this flock of women that are dark, okay, that are like these widow, like black widow. Yeah, they're going to book too right here again. So here's the book. Okay. Somebody could be hacking into somebody's Akashic records or something like this. All right. And shit, I guess all they see is that somebody about to be going on, moving on up. Okay. Possibly. All right. So let's see. The book just was there. And we got this foggy energy because I feel like there's something being activated in the air here. This could be this energy of the smoke stuff coming down from Canada, but I feel like something else is going on here. I'm just going to tell you that right now. Okay? Yeah, somebody could be messing with the weather or something to make this happen here. Okay, what's this that came out? Even though I didn't want all these, we got a marriage in reverse. So somebody could have been trying to say that you sick or something so they can get out of a marriage. This could be a message of concern to somebody. Okay, or somebody else could be sick and that's why they had to get out of a marriage. Okay. Again, we got this energy of the root, but somebody is the root of the tree. Somebody could have found out. Again, that's why the Five of Swords, the Eight of Cups is in reverse and the Five of Swords is in upright, because something about somebody is a root of the tree, or the tree is upside down, or something got to be repaired about this tree. It's something like this. Okay, y'all. I'm going to get one more. That's two. Unexpected income, imprisonment, and Gemini. Some two-faced energy. So somebody was probably doing something. Yeah. Well, let's take them all. Forget it. Okay, so they opened up the book. Somebody could have got mad what they got seen in the book, or they didn't want to go through the burn book energy, or they too embarrassed or ashamed. But we got imprisonment. Here go Gemini energy, or this two-faced energy here. Something could happen when somebody's 40 years old.